Welcome to U.S. Reports. As reported by the New York Times, Manhattan prosecutors started giving proof to a new grand jury on Monday concerning the ex-president Donald Trump's involvement in giving hush money to adult film star Stormy Daniels during the 2016 campaign. We'll break it all down for you in this video. To get the most recent updates from us, please spend a moment of your valuable time to click the subscribe button underneath and enable the notification bell. According to individuals who spoke with the media, the district attorney Alvin Bragg looks to be setting the foundation for potential criminal charges against a former president in the upcoming months after the grand jury was recently impeached. On Monday, Daniels was observed leaving the grand jury premises. Michael Cohen, a former Trump fixer and attorney, admitted to charges relating to the reimbursement of bribe money in synchronization with and under the path of the president in 2018. Cohen claimed to have had numerous conversations with investigators. The article claimed that lawyers Jeffrey McConney and Deborah Tarasov, who work for the Trump Organization, helped organize Cohen's repayment of the $130,000 he paid Daniels, will also be questioned by prosecutors, along with former National Enquirer editor Dylan Howard. The former lawyer for Daniel, Keith Davidson, is also anticipated to meet with the prosecutors. Additionally, authorities have made contact with ex-leaders of the Trump campaign from that year, asking for phone records and other materials. The prosecution is working to verify witness testimony. After taking over for the investigation's original initiator, former District Attorney Cy Vance, who was replaced by Bragg, the new grand jury was formed. Bragg had previously come under fire for appearing to support Trump. When Bragg first abandoned arrangements to use Trump as a witness, two of the team's main prosecutors resigned in disapproval. Daniels, the incident that initially prompted the inquiry. The focus of the new probe is whether Trump's company incorrectly labeled Cohen's reimbursement as legal costs. Prosecutors would need to demonstrate that Trump fabricated documents in order to conceal a second offense, a violation of New York state election law, in order to prosecute him with a crime. Trump responded to the bulletin by calling it outdated and apocryphal, despite the fact that the theory has not been proven in American courts. He also insisted he never had an inappropriate relationship. Alvin Bragg, the radical communist Manhattan district attorney, has recently revealed to the fake news media that they are still chasing Stormy Horseface Daniels crap, despite the fact that violent crime and homicide rates are higher than ever in New York City. Trump said in a post on Truth Social that Bragg worked with the Armed Justice Department to continue the largest fraud investigation in history. But according to legal experts, the action demonstrates that Bragg probably had a good cause for altering the investigation's trajectory. Bragg first decided not to prosecute Trump, but it now seems that he has changed his mind. Renato Mariotti, a former federal prosecutor, tweeted, "I believe there must be more to discourse, and in the months to come, we'll learn more about it." Trump also brought up ethical and legal issues in a Fulton County Attorney's Office examination into his election problems, faced attempts to reverse his misappropriation, and a Department of Justice interrogation into top-secret documents he refused to release in rebuttal to a grand jury subpoena. Former U.S. Attorney Andrew Weissmann, who was a member of special counsel Bob Mueller's team, called the investigation the sleeper case to watch. "They might have found concrete proof that gives you the impression that this is a compelling argument than it was when Alvin Bragg initially took office." Veteran U.S. Judge Barbara McQuade foresaw the formation of a new grand jury during an appearance on MSNBC, and former federal prosecutor Harry Litman informed the network that this action demonstrates that Bragg intended to kill. According to retired prosecutors who spoke to Insider, Trump could spend up to 4 years in prison if found guilty of falsifying first-degree business records. Although it may be difficult to obtain a conviction, he manipulates his documents to indicate their business expenses, making it appear as though he is hiring an attorney to handle legal work. And that was in no way. It was a down payment, according to Josh Moskow, a former chief financial crimes attorney with the Manhattan Bureau District Attorney. A record co-detainee of Trump mentioning a hush money payout to some other woman, Karen McDougal, could be quite upsetting, according to Daniel Alonso, a former assistant district attorney in the Manhattan Attorney's Office, who told the outlet that prosecutors would need to link Trump himself